Hi, I'm Gary Jenkins, and welcome to the Jenkins Art Studio. Today, I thought I was going to paint Catherine. What are you doing in here?
Hi. No, I'm painting today.
No, I'm supposed to paint today.
No, I'm painting today, Gary.
No, it says on the schedule, I read it right here,
Wrong.
it says Gary Jenkins supposed to paint today.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Well, let's both paint.
Well,
Can we both paint?
That sounds cool.
Okay.
Are you going to start? What are you going to...
Yeah.
Whoa, look, what is that on the easel? That's beautiful.
Well, we've got something different. We're going to just kind of experiment and play around. We don't have a painting we're working from today, so we're just going to make it up. We have an 18 by 24 inch stretched canvas, and we've masked off an oval, drawn off an oval in the middle where we've placed the black acrylic paint. This is all black acrylic, and this over here is just the white of the canvas all the way around here. And then we put some transparent base medium on this black part, and that just makes the paint flow a little bit easier over the dried acrylic. But what I did, I was getting my pressed flower, flower press is what it's called, with all my little flowers that I picked in the garden this summer, and I was getting them out the other day, and Gary says, what would it be like if we put some of these on the pressed flowers on this canvas? So I just got some white glue and
well, you
put
have
it
to
on.
tell, well, you got to tell them I tried it.
Well,
I tried
what
putting
a disaster.
I tried putting the flowers on there, the dried flowers.
He just
and I
plunks
had them
them
on there, and Catherine comes in and goes, no, no, no.
Before the glue dried,
no.
I said, hurry up before the glue dries. Let me rip those little suckers off of there.
Ripped them all off.
They were just, he just throws them on anywhere. I says, no, 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 Gary.
I throw them up in the air and I hold the canvas under.
You've got to do a composition, a sort of a composition. So a lot of you do, I know, press flowers, a lot of you do that and put them in little frames. And I was doing that this summer and having so much fun.
Looks beautiful.
So I just tried to make up a little composition. You can see around here at the bottom, there's little delphiniums and
yeah, but you got
geraniums.
how did you get them to match like that?
Well, I'm talented. What can I say? And up here on the top, I've made them a little different. I've taken some long stems, and he just had globs of stuff up here. It was so weird. So then after it was all done, I just took some clear varnish and varnished over them to get them flat. And this is just an optional fun thing to do. And if you don't want to do it on your canvas, just go home and put some of your pressed flowers in a pretty frame and put it under glass, and it'll be great. So do you want to start this painting? You can start. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Well, okay, I'm finished. Now you do it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you if you're doing the right colors or not.
I'm sure you will. Let's take a look at a rose here that I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to paint one large flower, and what we need to do is sort of get a focal point going, and that'll be this flower. You can see the dewdrops. I wonder if we'll have time today to do some of those. I keep saying on all the shows, well, maybe at the end of the show we'll have time to do a dewdrop. And
well, keep moving.
We run out of time. Okay, so we're going to start our rose going. Now, the one place we do not want to put our rose is right in the middle. Because if you put your flower in the middle, you have a tendency to run everything around it. So we're going to put ours over here on the side, and we'll come down, pick up a little touch of medium. Did you tell everybody we have a transparent glaze?
Yes.
Okay, you're a good girl.
And look at those beautiful colors.
I know. Oh, I should tell you, that's true. This is the raw color right out of the tube. And then inside, that's the same color mixed with white. So we get these beautiful pastel shades. Over here we have some muted shades. I guess these are for the leaves, right? Catherine laid this palette out. And I come in here to paint.
Grays and blue grays and mauves and blues mixed together, and some green, gray.
You know, let's take some of this rose color over here. And we have our photograph to look at. I'll look at that photo and I'll say, yeah, that looks cool. Let's get that on here. Whoa, look at that beautiful pink, pink color. Now this has a lot of neat little edges coming out. And remember, it has that, I'm just reaching for a little more of that pink down there.
I want it to match the flowers on the outside border.
I know.
I want it to coordinate.
Certainly.
We have to, you know, think of our decor when we're painting things
Of course,
at home
you know
and
how
stuff. Everybody has to do everything to match.
Sure, you know how I think of the decor. I wake up in the morning and I'm going to do a painting today,
Well,
and it has to match the couch. Yes,
no,
it does.
It's a woman thing, you know.
I know. It is. Here's a little, what is that, mauve? We're going to take some of that and put that right in the middle. And then we're going to sort of, I call this spinning the flower out. And we're going to come in here and just sort of curve, 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 curve with the side of the brush. It spins on, out,
Oh, I like
out,
it already.
out, out. And maybe we'll find some
That
dark.
looks cool.
in.
I like that already.
Now look at this, guys, you folks at home. Look at how that looks like. Is it my imagination? Have I been painting, have I gone rose nutty? But does that look like a rose? It does. I'm sorry. Well, I'm finished. I'm done. I've done my thing.
Oh, good for you.
My rose is in.
We'll
No, not
put a
yet.
few highlights on it.
Okay. Well, we're going to come down here and pick up. I thought I could get away with just that. I guess not. Rose and white. We'll come up here and pick out, still using the side of the brush. And here we are. We're spinning. You see how I twist, turn, twist. I'm going to spin the rose out, spin. Just like you were on a loom and you were spinning out a sweater or whatever. What do they do on looms?
That's beautiful.
Look at it come out. Look at it.
That is so beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
already.
behind every guy.
Yes.
There's a woman nagging him on. Yes.
I have to give them
She
encouragement.
keeps telling me it's beautiful. And I go, oh, yeah, right. You lied to me. Lied to me.
Well, we paint a lot at home together all the time. We've been together quite a long time, and we teach together. And people, when we're on the road, ask if we have any jealousy between the two of us, or if we argue about anything, about, you know, have any competition going or anything. Well, there is no jealousy, not at all, no competition, because everybody, we just know, long as the two of us know that I'm the better painter, there's no problem.
There she goes.
And so we have no competition, no jealousy, we just know that I'm the better painter.
Right.
So we get along fine, don't we?
That's right. And I learned everything from you, and you started this technique, right?
Over 35
Seems
years
like
ago.
everybody else is saying they started this technique.
No,
you might
no.
as well say you started it.
Speaking of that, maybe some of you don't know how long we have been painting. Gary and I, each of us have been painting about 35 years. Wow, 70 years between the
Catherine,
two of us.
I think I've got, if I paint any more on this rose, it's going to go
I
bye-bye.
know.
You keep
I get to
talking,
paint.
and I keep
Can I
picking.
paint?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait,
no,
wait.
I want to paint
Wait,
now.
wait.
Okay,
I'm-
a little
I'm-
red,
wait.
crimson on the edges.
It needs a little dark on the edge, and then you
Okay.
can come in. Oh, you see that little dark?
Is it my turn yet?
No,
Well, hurry up.
I'm hurrying. Just don't hit me.
The whole thing's going to be finished. Our time's going to be up, and I've got nothing to
There.
do. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
What are you going to do?
It's my turn now.
Okay, you had enough. Now I'm going to paint.
Okay, goodbye. Go to your
Thank you very
room.
much. Thank you very much.
Go to your room.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very
Let's
much.
put in some leaves. I've got a number 20
Are you
badger
finished?
brush.
Is it my
I
turn
will
yet?
be. And I'm picking up some medium. And let's try some of this. I'm going to try this greenish
How come you get the
gray
easy stuff,
color
and I had to put in the hard rose, and you get
and
to
a
put
little
leaves in?
pink. Let's put some pink. We're going to make this really wild. And I'm going to scoot this color around back. I've got a light color on here now, very light, and we're going to put some wiggle leaves. Look at that color.
Oh.
Ooh, yummy. Pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Little wiggle leaves.
Don't mess up my painting.
Nah. Oh, how about if we come all the way over?
Oh, yeah.
It's too
oh,
late
you get,
now.
you see,
We're committed.
You get to do the fun stuff of overlapping the border.
We are committed now.
Yeah, right. I have to do the
Okay.
hard rose, and
Let
you
me
get
pick
to
up some mauve,
play.
some of that grayish mauve down here, and let's put in, I'm going to wiggle in some color and get some
Yeah.
large leaves in here.
Oh, look, you get the nice gray
Oh,
leaf.
how fun.
Shoot.
And I want to keep these, you know, a lot of times we'll put in just green foliage. I'm going to scoot that in.
Now you have to bring the rose back over.
Ruffle that edge a little bit. And this time, instead of all that green foliage, ooh, look at the pink edges, Gary. You know how I love pink.
I know.
I love pink, I love pink. And some more wiggles up here. Okay. And how about we get some darker leaves, darker green down on the bottom. How about coming out right under here? Some dark ones, and maybe swing one way down here.
Swing.
Swing.
You ain't got that thing unless you got that swing.
Uh-oh, petals
Do that.
away.
Do
Well, We'll just sneak right around. We're going to bring those petals, if we have time, you have to bring your rose petals back out over the leaves.
Jazz is coming back, you know.
I
The
know.
old bands are coming back.
Remember you used to like to
Jitterbug.
dance, Jitterbug?
I know,
It's
I'm too
really
old.
popular now. I'm too old.
I'm too old now.
We're about too old.
I'm too old.
All we can do is paint.
I think about it, I get tired.
Another big leaf out here.
Oh.
And I'm going to let you put in some leaves in a minute because I want to do some small flowers, but you're going to have to hurry because I want to get those small flowers in.
You know what? I'm reading
some-
my paper towel.
Oh, what does it say?
It says, it has little sayings on it.
Uh-huh.
It says, love, like a wildflower garden,
Oh,
thrives and grows in our hearts.
on the paper towel.
Right on my paper towel.
I want some of those paper towels. That's cute.
You just
I
never know
heard of-
what you're going to find.
I never heard of sayings on paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you put in some more leaves? And
Good
then
grief.
maybe up here, if we get time,
There she is. She's telling me
by
where to
my
put it.
drippy leaf here, I'll put some lilacs in.
You're going to put, where are your lilacs going?
I don't know, maybe up here somewhere.
Well,
just leave me a space.
if I put my leaves in, it'll cover up
Don't
where your
you dare
lilacs.
cover up my space.
Well, I have to put something in there.
Well,
What am I doing?
Put leaves, more leaves in.
I get to do, yes, I get to do more
Okay.
leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of folks are wondering where will, you know, Catherine and I moved to Ashland, Oregon. And I'm going to darken up so you leave.
Okay.
And we do a lot of painting in our backyard. We must have 100 roses and bushes and
Oh, there's
all
my
kinds
little
of stuff.
yard.
There it is.
Oh,
but
don't we miss that? Look at the daisy glow.
I know.
We
and
have 4 of them.
I go out there, and Catherine goes out there with a camera. There I am, sitting there wondering, geez,
What to do next.
Oh no, I got to go give a workshop someplace. I have to jump a plane and fly away.
And there's our studio.
know.
Oh, I can't wait
oh,
till
I know.
summer.
I
can't
was
wait till
off-
summer again.
I was off the road, not teaching workshops. But as soon as you're out, they pull you back
We
in.
missed you all so much that we're back all over the country now.
Yeah. I'm
And we
darkening up
love
some
to
of
see
you.
everybody.
Now you, way up top here, we're coming over. We want to come over.
Just
a
do
little bit
them
more.
nice.
And then we come way down here, and we have another one. We're going to break the edge here too.
Just don't mess it up.
You know, this is turning out really cool looking.
Don't mess
Look
it
at
up.
that. It doesn't take that much. And there's always a little voice over your shoulder going, don't mess it up.
Thank goodness.
If you don't have your mate next to you saying don't mess up, you have that little voice inside of you that keeps saying, you better not.
Well, you have a bad memory sometimes.
That's true. I don't even remember. The voice talks to me, and I don't remember what it said. Uh-oh.
Hello.
What do we have coming in here? This is a little dragonfly we bought at the store, and these are wonderful little guys to use. Let me show this up here. As a model to paint. Now, I did some paintings
An old world type
where I had,
floral.
yeah, and you know the dragonfly.
used to
I
put-
think I remember reading about
used
it.
to
It's
put
supposed to mean
ladybugs.
luck or something.
And they used to put ladybugs in their paintings and little bees.
Can
and
you see that in there?
everything.
Look at, would that be cool? Oh, if we only had time to
And look
paint
at this
that.
guy too.
Oh, yeah. Let me
he
see.
show?
And you can
Look.
use these as models. Here we have a little butterfly to show you. That could be used in the painting too.
Isn't that cute?
See?
So if you don't know how to paint in butterflies, just get some butterfly books or some of these little silk
guys are cool.
butterflies.
These are really neat. Down here in the bottom, I'm going to leave that for you up here to play
Good.
around with.
Good.
Because you scared me.
Yeah.
And I want to get up in I'm not going to get into your space. And here we're going to come in and curve and twist. And down here, we're going to take our rose color and a little touch of white. And we're going to put a little bright little bud right in here.
Hope a lot of you get to see our technique shows that we do.
Yeah.
And all the
yeah.
different shows where we paint on the vases and paint photographs, paint out over the mats of photographs.
And here, a little green coming out. See?
Lots of neat stuff on this series.
I know. The matte photos where you take your photo and paint it out over the mat, people are going to love that. Look at that. You know what this is taking on? It's looking like a old Victorian
That's
type
what I
of...
want. You know me with Victoria.
Let's put another bud in here. And you see how we wiggle that? And down in here, we'll put maybe a little more white with the red. Rose red.
Speaking of Victorian, if any of you are in Southern Oregon and you want to come visit and photograph our garden and come to our home studio, we'd like to have you come out to our home and our studio. Give us a call first to make sure we're not on the road, and come out and visit us.
There's the front of the house, and
we finally got our Victorian house we've always wanted.
and that's where I put my car in. I call that the Bat Cave.
He calls it the Bat Cave because it goes way underground.
That's cool. Let's come on down here. We got a little bud going way down here on the bottom. And we put a little pink in. I put a little mauve in the back just to kind of warm it up a little bit. Let's get in there real close.
Oh, don't you love my press flowers?
God,
that's the best part.
I think
that's the best part.
Yeah, forget about my bud.
My press flowers.
We're going to put some clothes on it here and kind of wiggle.
I'll do some more of that.
A little there and a little here. Oh, look at that.
Cool, Gary.
Is that neato or
Cool.
what? Now, Catherine's going to come in, and she's going to fill up. We have a blank area. And what are you going to put in there?
Lilacs.
Okay.
One of my favorite flowers.
Sounds cool.
How about way up on top of that rose? Some, let's see, what color is that? It's beautiful, and I can't remember the color. It's ultramarine blue and mauve. Ultramarine blue. Makes a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Love that color. And how about we sneak it? You probably won't see it at home, but where my brush is, that's where it's going. Right up here. You have to get a dark base tone in first. Dark base tone. And I'm just plunking around and getting a little base tone. And maybe I'll put a little bit of lighter color here and there so you can see it. Not thinking flowers yet. I'm just brush stroking. I'm just putting something kind of messy and loose. Let me get the other brush, the filbert. This is the rounded hair brush. And we'll get a little bit of ragged edges on here first. No petals yet. I'm just kind of thinking of some little petals out here. And you know, they kind of come to a point up here. The lilacs are kind of a cylinder shape.
Looks like a
Don't you
lilac
love them?
already.
Don't you love lilacs? They're, you know, that big one that grows over our fence? That we always steal their lilacs?
No.
Because our yard's real small and it's not big enough to grow a lilac tree.
Yeah, well, the neighbors might be watching, so don't say anything.
We love your lilacs if you're watching.
Yeah,
If our
we love to
neighbor's
pick 'em,
watching,
too.
and I do love
They
it.
look good on our table.
She doesn't mind.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and I'm just taking a blender brush and kind of blending that out a little bit. Now we'll put some little flowers in there. Lots and lots of little flowers. This is white, plain old white. And let's try putting a little of that mauve with it. If it doesn't show up enough, we'll pick up some more mauve. And we'll just start little tiny guys in here, plunking around. Remember in the technique tape, I did the little bunch of lilacs.
That looks cool.
Lots and lots of them. And you leave your dark spaces showing some places. You don't want to cover up all the dark. And
Oh,
just
you're so
plunk
good.
around. I love lilacs.
I
Don't they
know.
smell so good? I love to pick. Those and hydrangeas.
Do
Oh,
they have centers in them?
yes, they're so cool. Hydrangeas have big, big bunches of dried
Is
hydrangeas
cool
in the
still
house.
a word? I don't know.
I think so. There's a new word now, though.
What is
Cool has come back. Cool
Has-
has come back. It's come back big time now. But I think they have another word. But we'll have to we'll have to go back to school
we
and
don't know
figure
any-
out which that word is.
we don't know any young
If any of
people.
you know, let us know.
We have to find some young people.
Okay.
We only know old people. We don't know any youngsters.
Speak for yourself. Some little buds. Little buds up here. Whoop. See that? Off the top. Neato.
That's
That's just using
cool.
the side of the brush.
That's cool.
And
Put a
we'll get some little...
How about another little clump
Leaves.
of them, but a little darker?
Okay.
The same type of
Okay.
flower.
Here's, I'm going to pick up some yellow
Good
and
time.
white or yellow and green and put little tiny centers in some of them, just in a few. Hello. Okay.
Really
and then
nice.
we'll put another, Gary says, clump of these
Yeah.
guys. And we might
Right
bring
in there.
some leaves out over. We're going to leave this, get my brush out
That
of the
would
way.
be a little darker.
Leave these a little darker. This is
They're
crimson.
kind of in shadow.
And crimson and mauve, or mauve and a little of that blue color. And I have to sneak these in. If you're at home, you might want to put these in first before you did your leaves. We'll sneak these around. And we'll bring our leaves out over that in a minute. And get some little flowers in here.
Yeah.
Little guys.
Just
to give
barely
it another.
kind of coming out of the shadow.
Yep.
That's cool. That's neato. Yes. You're so good.
Oh,
You learned
I love
everything
this
from
one.
me.
No. We know who learned from who. Okay, now I'm going to take the blender and soften some of these out. Oh, I need little centers. I'm going to blend some of these way out. I want to get them out of focus. And some little centers in some of them. And then we have to bring our leaves, don't we, out over the lilacs.
Yes. To send them back in there.
Sure do.
Go for it.
We'll bring them out over the top. Let's bring some right over here.
Go for it.
Maybe a little lighter.
Let the child out.
How about some, how about some lilac-y leaves?
Why not?
They're kind of long and skinny.
You should have showed them your, that double load brush leaf you do? That's so cool. That's so neat.
I know.
Can you put one in this paint?
I know. I'm so wonderful.
Put one in this paint.
Okay.
I'll keep you painting, then I won't have to do anything.
Wait a second. Wait. Okay. What color should we use?
I don't know, but remember how you did that double load? Where you double loaded the brush with one color on one side?
Oh, well, I have to get the brush cleaned out.
Okay, clean the brush.
Okay.
This is really
a little
neat.
Pink. I don't know if this will show enough. Okay. Well, I did it up here a little.
Okay.
They saw it up here a little.
Well, they can't see you.
Okay. A stem.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. Look at the colors. Cool.
Let's get some red or red-orange on that color with
Get
the
some
green.
real nutty color on.
Let's, how about out here on this side? Way down on the bottom here of this rose. On the right-hand side of this rose. There. How about there? Let's see what happens.
Oh, boy, look at that color. Now you're
Whoa.
cooking. Now you're cooking. Yes.
I love it.
Yes. Cool. Cool.
Look at that. I love that.
I know.
I could just do this all day.
Well, contain yourself.
Okay, let's get a little point on this guy.
You're having such good fun.
We don't want to leave them out.
Keep going for it. The show will be over and I won't have to do anything.
Okay, we have to bring the edge of that rose. Remember when you have leaves behind a rose or leaves behind a flower, you've got to bring the edge of the rose out over it. Very important.
Painting looks done already.
We don't want it to look like it's cut off.
It looks finished.
Little curly cues. And I'm also going in at the same time with a little bit lighter color over where you had it dark.
where I messed up, right? You have to go in and cover up the area.
The dark was fine, really, but
you notice that when Catherine...
I just happened to have light on my brush.
You notice that Catherine got a hold of the brush,
and
she hasn't let go of it since lilac time. She hasn't
never
let
get to
go
paint,
of
Carrie.
it.
Okay.
Oh, she's just running around there, just messing around.
This one's turning out. Okay.
She'll keep going until there's no more time.
Okay.
My brushes aren't even dirty yet.
Blue-green out here.
My brushes are still clean.
To match the other side.
My brushes are clean from the last show we did.
Down here. Ooh,
Keep
yummy
on
colors.
going.
What do you want to do now?
Well, I'll jump in there anytime.
Okay, you can have at it.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm going to jump right in there,
and
they're going to
clean my
say,
brush.
you got 30 seconds left. Let's see you do something in 30 seconds. Thanks a lot. I want you to know I really appreciate
look, it's beautiful.
that.
It looks so Victorian.
It does.
Don't you love that border?
You did a great job.
I love that border. I did a great job.
I put one flower in, and Catherine did the rest of it.
That's right.
I think it looks cool. You know what helps this painting?
What?
The really nice flower edges that you have on there. Well, I think we've got it made, and I'll see y'all next time. And don't forget to stop and smell the roses along the way. God be with you, and Catherine and I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Wilt u ook leren schilderen als Gary Jenkins? Bestel dan dit prachtige boek, vol met praktische schildertips en schitterende voorbeelden. Deze unieke uitgave heeft u al in huis voor €34,50. Ook kunt u voor dezelfde prijs een dvd bestellen waarop Gary stap voor stap uitlegt hoe u zijn schildertechnieken kunt leren. Kijk voor alle bestelinformatie op omroepmax.nl of teletextpagina 332.